So, this week's newsletter is all about playful movement. It's about healing yourself with playful movement and how we can really just have fun with this process of healing and not always feel like it is such arduous work. Sometimes it is, right? But what I'm finding now since February when I broke my ankle is that this process of resetting, of relearning, of beginning again can be something that really feels wonderful. And especially like with a physical injury, like my ankle, the second that I want to speed up and go beyond what I'm really able to do in that moment, my body's reminding me it's not working and you better just knock it off because you're going to hurt yourself. And that's not really what I'm trying to do as I'm trying to heal. So this opportunity to relearn healing has put me back into the beginner's mind. It has helped me start again. And as a longtime teacher and practitioner of this work, it is such an incredible thing for me to be able to jump back into that place of learning again. And in that place, we have this chance really to rewrite the story in any way we feel like rewriting it. For me, rewriting it means playing more. So I'm going to introduce a practice to you in this newsletter that I've known for a long time. I've known along this for a long time, and I've used it many times. And don't mistake its potency because it's super potent as far as unwinding traumatic disorder in the body. When we have an event happen, right? It could be an emotional event, it could be a physical event, mental or spiritual. I mean, it can be any of those. But as we know, really nothing, as I call them, elements, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, none of those elements happen independent to the other. What that means is that even though we might not have conscious awareness that something's happened to our emotions when we've had a physical injury, it does. The imprint is there. It's been marked. So it's very, very important to undo those kinds of imprints if we possibly can. And what happens with the body as far as an unwinding or a retelling or an undoing is something in this exercise I call unwinding. So the details of this practice are below, so you can go through them there and read about them. But I wanted to just point out a couple things that I feel are really special about this. Number one, it's a playful exercise. Number two, it is something I really advise you to do from the heart and the spirit rather than from the mind. When you lay on the floor, allow yourself to breathe into that moment and allow, consciously say, let my body unwind and let it move in the way that's going to best support releasing those kinds of distressful or traumatic imprints. So it's funny because you're going to feel your arms go in this direction. You're going to feel maybe your other arm raise or your leg raise. You may find yourself moving forward and possibly into a somersault. Just go with it as long as it feels safe and comfortable to you. When you are complete, just say, I'm complete. And what I would really suggest here or invite you to do is to just lay down. Once your unwinding process is done for you that day, allow yourself to lay down and just rest. We call it Shavasana in yoga, but you can just rest and breathe and stay in that moment and integrate this beautiful learning that has happened for your body through this spiritually inspired exercise. It's really something. And I just love it, and I hope you do too. Enjoy the unwinding process.